Ladies and gentlemen, we're approaching the last day of our free Newsbeat Live open house, and I am going to convince you, if you just give me one chance here, that news actually works. To prove it to you, our game plan in Forex, as well as our full stock analysis. I am Mark Melnick, and this is the Newsbeat Show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Newsbeat Show. We're approaching our last day of our free Newsbeat Live open house, and I would just like you to know all the things that you can expect as we have several dozen people who already signed aboard, and today is the last day to really get that discount. And I'm going to prove to you, if you just give me one opportunity here, I will prove to you that as a trader, if trading is going to be your career, if you're not going to half slack at something, if you really want to know what full transparency looks like, which is unlike what anyone else does out there, don't be fooled. I am going to show it to you, and I'm going to prove it to you, and I'm going to tell you what you're actually doing and how this news works. So, we're going to talk about the value, and I'm going to discuss these things. If you give me one chance to prove it to you, I promise I'll make it worth your time. We can actually reset right there. I promise I'll make it worth your time. We produce consistency via our analysis. Today was a day in which the market went down. Every single morning, I give you guys ideas that look like this. And it looks very simple, but we actually go over every news note. We post it in the room, we discuss it, we teach you how you could utilize it, we teach you how you can make money off it, and we actually do it in real time. This is what our list looked like from this morning, just from today. We talked about 7 upgrades, and basically I'm tracking these 7 names throughout the day to look for, in this case, they're all upgrades, so in this case, for long across the board. However, if you actually looked at the market today and what it actually did, it was actually a little bit bearish at one point, right? You saw the market go up until 11 o'clock, and then after 11 o'clock, the entire market plunged. We went, whether you're watching the Qs or the spiders, it doesn't matter. After 11 o'clock, everything topped out, right? So the spiders were as high as 273.22 at 11, and they dropped over 2 points by 2 o'clock. I want to show you why news works. Besides the fact that you see us consistently making money, I have to show you something that never ceases to amaze me and why you need to follow news flow. Look at this chart. Did this chart really get destroyed with the market going down today? This was one of the names on our list. I'm going through them all. You see, number 1, PSX. Give me a chance to prove it. I'm going to go through this really quickly. It's not right 100% of the time. I'll prove that to you too. But look, here's PSX. Here's a 5-minute chart of PSX. What happened to this stock? It held up all day beautifully, regardless of the market falling. Here's CNI. Shot up with the market and held in the midway of its range, still exuding relative strength despite the market plunging through lows. Whether you're watching the Qs, the spiders, whatever ETF you're using to track the market, this one held the midway point of its range. Next, and this is just some bad after hours print on ETE. This was ETE till 4 o'clock. Went up, and right here is 4 o'clock, right over here. This is just some stupid after hours print for 700 shares. You could ignore that bar. Look at ETE shooting through day highs at 2 o'clock when the whole market was going down at day lows at 2 o'clock. Do you find that ironic? And remember, I'm just going down literally numerically on the list. I have a lot more to show you. Just give me a minute here. I'm going to get you. Next, we talked about a Coca-Cola upgrade. Here's what Coca-Cola looked like today. And you could ignore all the lines and whatever. Just look at the candlesticks. Here's what Coca-Cola did today. Well, the market plunged after 11. Did Coca-Cola plunge after 11? It sure did not. It held its own and even tried to regain highs. Do you find that weird? All these coincidental, and these aren't small names. I'm not talking about these little small cap crapper names that just do whatever the heck they want. I'm talking billion-dollar companies, right? Here's another one that was on our list, and I'm not avoiding any of them. I'm showing you the good, bad, and the ugly. Here's number 5 on our list, Valero. Look how it held up all day. Did this thing get destroyed with the market? Oh, did you trade Macy's today? This one actually started going down really after 1150, but look how bullish this was one. Look how bullish this thing was early, and it still held the midpoint of its range, never retested day lows with the market, still exuded relative strength. This was Macy's, which was number 6 on our list. And last but not least is LOXO, a name we traded today. A name we traded today very well. Look at this. Did this thing plunge through lows? No. Is it a coincidence that all our stocks held up relatively well on this list? Is it coincidental that none of the stocks look like the triple Qs or the spiders? Do you find that awkward? That is the power of news flow. We pick these names every single morning. We are going to get you in stocks that have relative strength in weak markets and relative weakness if we're shorting them in strong markets. We get them all the time. That is the power of news flow. I didn't use one name as an example. I went through every one of the 7 names we discussed this morning. So you needed to see that. That's one thing. The second thing is number 2 here. We're the most hardcore room in the entire industry. We have hedge fund managers, money managers, hedge fund traders that are in our room. Maybe they're elsewhere too, and they're very silent, but I can guarantee you they're not everywhere else. There's a reason why these hedge funds come inside the Newsbeat live room, because we bring them a value that they cannot get anywhere else. They're not looking to save money. They're not looking to just join a service because they need trade ideas. They're coming in for the serious type of news flow that they receive in this room. There's a reason why we have traders who manage phenomenal size accounts. Phenomenal size accounts. Number 3, we make the world a better place. We give to charity. 100% of the money you give for the Newsbeat live room and join up, 100% of the money that I personally receive from T3 for running this room and running this open house will go to charitable causes. Today we posted cancer. I'll try to post that before the end of the show. There's a cancer foundation and cancer research foundation, and they're doing, some people are doing a 100-mile bike ride. There's a guy in our room doing a 100-mile bike ride for the race, and the Newsbeat live room supports him. And we gave money towards his race. That's just one example. We give hundreds of thousands of dollars to the Garden of Dreams Foundation in New York City, who does wonderful things for children. We make the world a better place. Number 4, we have the highest rate of consistent traders in the industry. And how I know this is because if you're a broadcaster, which you are 99.99999% you're not, I will tell you the running joke in the industry is that trading rooms are like a revolving door. You have one line going in and the other line going out, and it just keeps spinning, and you try to market them in, hold them in for as long as you can before they leave. We have the highest retention rate in the entire industry. We have the highest retention rate of traders in the entire industry, which is why our room consistently grows, which is why we're the fastest growing trading room in the nation. There has to be a good reason for that. Number 5, you simply can't afford not to take it, because if you knew the type of ideas that I'm going to continue to throw with you, they're going to make this week's ideas look like a joke. And some of you guys made tens of thousands of dollars on some of these. Not that these trades were jokes, but believe me, there's better trades than what you saw this week. And you'll get them. We have the best news flow in the industry. You ever see people in the room? Wow, Mark, you posted that before Benzinga. Wow, Mark, you posted that before Bloomberg. Wow, Mark, you saw it before this news service had it. And that's why the hedge funds are in this room, because they can't subscribe to a better news service that gets certain news flow quicker than we do. Nobody does it. We have connections through all the desks. We have connections through the top tier one news desk in the nation. No other room offers that because no other room can offer it if they wanted to. So I have the eyes of the best news guys in the industry in my ear, on Skype, on my instant messaging service, telling me the best news flow so I could give it to you guys. That's how we beat Wall Street to the punch. That's how we're quicker than everyone. That alone is worth 100 times. You might not understand it now, but when you see your P&L get consistent and change, you will understand that is worth 100 times whatever price you could pay. We have the most transparency in the industry, which makes it easier and easier to follow. So many traders are like, yeah, I make so much money. Let me teach you my course. Let me teach you this. And it ends up being hogwash because you can't do anything with it. Me, in my room, I tell you guys where I'm looking to buy before I buy it, to the point where you guys are catching it in some trades where I'm not, on thick names. And you see it done every single time. I literally front run you. I literally front run you. I put you to front run me. I'm front running you, not me personally front running you. I'm putting you to front run me. And you see it. And you see it in real time. And you see it in all the trades. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. And all the members are listening in the room right now. And they all know what I'm saying is true. I put you in front of me. I put you on the same level as me when I'm entering a trade. You know how many broadcasters make money just running a room, entering a trade, and then just telling the room about it and then scalping out of it? It's one of the most despicable things in the industry. There's none of that going on, and our members know it, and that's why they're making money as well. We have the best community of traders in the industry. That's more my opinion, that we have the best community of traders in the industry. We are more like a family than a trading room. I rely on these guys just as much as they rely on me. I will, you know, I'll just tell you, like, I'll just show you like an email that I got today, and I spelled it out, and I'll explain to you what we do with these things and why it's important. And look, I'll prove it to you. Just check this out. Here, I'm not going to reveal the gentleman's name, but he wrote me an email. I blacked it out on top, and I just typed it out so you could read. It's literally the email from on top, and I typed it out on bottom. It literally came at 4:38 p.m. and I screenshotted it and wrote over it. Say, hey Mark, I finally caught a chatter trade today. I'm up $245. Extremely modest trader. Biggest update for me since joining the room. I finally feel like I can dig myself out of the hole I dug for myself. Thanks so much for going above and beyond for me. You know what he's thanking me for, going above and beyond for him? I sat with him on the phone, or a team viewer. I helped him. I helped talk to him. I helped set up his software for him. I helped guide him. I did everything in my power to help him. I shared my software setup with him. I explained to him exactly what it did. I explained to him exactly where he had to go. Member of the room, you want to talk about personal care and attention? This is one stupid example. I've done it for dozens of you guys in the room. I've done it for dozens of you guys in the room because I take care of my members like their family. I go out, I do the best for them. I gave money to pay for my own course so somebody could take it for free. I encourage other people to donate extra money so they could take my training course, which is going to help bring their trading to that next level. I do that. I do that for people in the room. I go above. That's what he's talking about, going in above and beyond. He says he's never seen anyone so dedicated to the success of their students, clients. It's actually, he's not a student or a client. He's part of the Newsbeat Live family. And he says, in any industry, let alone trading, you're one of a kind, brother, and I'm so glad I landed on your room. Thanks. I'm not giving his name. But you get the picture. You absolutely get the picture. You absolutely get the picture of what we're trying to accomplish. I make enough money trading where I'm here trying to build the greatest community of traders out there. That is why people ask me, why do you run the Newsbeat live room? That is always such a great question. I feel that if enough people make money around me and we try to do good things for the world, we will have a much more powerful force than if I traded alone and gave to charity myself. Number 9, I think, is one of the most important ones. I will always continue to add value by improving myself. I asked the question the other day, and I'll repeat it again. What would your ideal situation look like as a trader? Some people said $200 a day, $500 a day, $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day. They just want consistency to pay their bills and enjoy more time with their family, whatever things in life. And then I come and I ask the second question. I say, why haven't you done that yet? And people gave me so many reasons. They get stopped out too easily, they're too tight, they don't ride their winners, this, that, they can't find consistent entries, and they give me a million reasons. I am currently creating a video library. Whether you join this room or not, I'm positive you'll have access to this. But I'm creating a video library which is actually going to give real world solutions, not useless advice on how to improve things in your trading, how to improve problems in your trading. And it's going to be amazing. I'm literally writing scripts for it right now because I'm going to be doing whiteboard videos that really explain it in a really easy to use fashion that is really going to help you as a trader. I'm always trying to improve myself as a broadcaster. I'm always trying to improve myself as a trader as well. I understand that this is a journey. Not enough traders out there, not enough of the broadcasters out there come out and say, I can do better. That is my mentality every single day, and that is what made me very successful, and that is why I'm the most consistent trader here at this firm, at every other firm as well. That's why. And I could still do better. And I could still do better for you. And I could still do better for myself. And I will strive to keep improving myself in my service. Even this morning, a trader said, you know what, Mark? I got a little confused on some of the conviction things you said. So you know what I told him? I'm going to try to change my broadcast a little today. I'm going to say it differently. And I had a lot more energy and a lot of you guys liked it more. I believe me when I tell you, I will go out of my way to improve your experience here, which will always and only be able to be reflected when your P&L becomes consistent and positive. There is no room, there is no group of traders like this in the world. We will give you the actual consistent ideas. I'm not going to show you a BS chart of what it looks like. In fact, I think Amber was sending out videos of what it actually looks like to be in a trade with me and how I actually present it. It usually sounds like this. I mean, I'll literally tell you what it sounds like when I'm entering a trade. So, for example, we traded LOXO today, right? This was a name, pretty high flyer name. So I was watching this. I was watching it here at $164 today. Just focus on the candlesticks. You don't have to worry about the volume and all the other stuff. Everybody's chart looks different. I get that. We're watching it here. And I was watching this chart. It was at 164 and it was moving and it was moving. You know what I said? Hey guys, if LOXO goes below $160.79, I'm going to buy it. I'm saying that at 9:37 a.m. right here. 9:38. Guys, I'm still watching it. Guys, I'm still watching it. Guys, it's falling here through 162. Guys, it's falling through 161. If it breaks 160.79, I'm probably going to buy some shares because I think it could go higher. The level hits. You know how many people in the room got a better fill on the bottom right over here when it hit for the first time? You know how many people were buying this stock today? Look at look at your order window. I kid you not. How many of you guys bought this stock underneath $161 today? 2 minutes later, 2 minutes later, this stock went up $4.50. Doesn't look like a lot, these little 1 minute green bars. 2 minutes later, you're up $4.50. If you manage to hold it for another 5 minutes, the stock actually went up $7, over $7 in your favor. That's how it sounds like to follow me in a trade. That is 99.9% of my trades. That's what it sounds like when you follow me. I spell it out beforehand. I give you a chance to set up. That is true transparency. I've worked 11 years as a broadcaster to get to this point, trying to make it as easy as possible for people to follow and make money. I'm not using, this is just today. I do this every single day, 5 days a week. I promise you, if you give me a chance, I will go above and beyond anybody you have ever seen, used, tried, heard in your entire life. I will go above and beyond, and I will do everything in my power to ensure your success as a trader. 100% of this money will go to charitable causes. I just want you as a member of my room. I know there's power in numbers. I know that a community benefits when we have traders, profitable traders in it. I want to help you become profitable. I want to help this community become huge. We're the fastest growing trading room in the nation for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. And I would be honored and humbled, and I will continue to work for you as I do for everyone else in the room who is a member right now, if you give this Newsbeat live room a chance. And that's pretty much what I can say. Oh, in terms of oh, there he is. Okay, so very very cool things here. I'm just gonna link it real quick. They're just whoops. Okay, I'm just gonna link it here real quick. Um, you could go to that link, or you could go to this link, and it's a member of our room who's doing cancer biking. You could screenshot this, or you could go back and watch the video. Very, very good cause. He is biking 100 miles. See, the guy is an absolute animal. He's an animal of a trader, too. And he is biking 100 miles. Are you kidding me? I get tired if I drive 100 miles, ladies and gentlemen. I drive 100 miles. I'm like, oh my God. I feel like a truck hit me. He's biking 100 miles. He's biking 100 miles. Think how far something is that you drive to that's an hour away. Sometimes it's 30 miles away, 35 miles away. It takes you an hour to get there. How about 3 times that, but you're on a bike? That is what this gentleman is doing. His name, I guess I could say his name since you'll see it when you click the link. His name is Eric. Definitely consider helping him out and helping out his cause. It's a fight against cancer. People who have cancer are the biggest warriors I have ever met in my entire life. They are the true heroes of society. Because everything that you take for granted with this terrible disease, they wake up and they go through every single day when people are afflicted through this. Those are my heroes. So definitely support them. It's an incredible cause, and all the money will go for very good use, and you could see it very easily on the website there. You could go tiny.cc, Newsbeat Live Cures Cancer, or tiny.cc, Mark Cures Cancer. He made up the links, not me, and he's too kind with the words. So anyway, going back to it, I'm going to share my game plan in Forex, and if you are listening now, if you're actually listening right now, and you want to be part of the Newsbeat live room, and you're listening in, you still have one more day to check us out. It is in the description. Make sure you go ahead and you click it. We're offering a phenomenal bargain. If you email Amber at t3live.com, I'll put it right here. She can give you a bargain that is much cheaper than the website. Several people sign up through the website. It's a good deal at any value, but we do run a promotional special during the open house. Take advantage of it. It's well over 50% off, and you could buy any of my products at a deep discount. And you could email, of course, Amber at t3live.com. Our game plan. Yesterday on our game plan, we gave you guys Seadrill. That's SDRL. And you could simply see it absolutely exploded up today. It opened up at 55 cents, shot to 74, and then pulled in. Gave you a nice little trading opportunity there. And then we also called Macy's Long, which, again, was also on our radar today, exploded there to the upside. So that was a very nice one as well. I have another couple names for you guys here today. First one is Carver Bancorp, CARV. Excuse me, and the stock basically exploded. The stock absolutely exploded today. I'll let you have a look. It looks like this. Most people probably didn't even know this one actually traded. Actually did 6.4 million shares. The stock shot to the upside. I'm looking for a breakout here. I'm taking you now to the weekly chart, all the way over here of $13 for a breakout on CARV. $13 breakout in the name. And the last one is a name we took lotto calls in tonight. We took $65 calls at 80 cents, and we it's kind of funny, this one. I actually didn't expect it to do it. We pretty much bought it like right over here with like 15, 20 minutes left on the day. We bought $65 calls expiring tomorrow. We paid 80 cents for them, and they literally shot over $1.60. They literally doubled in value. So if you bought $1,000 worth of them in the final 20 minutes, you're up $1,000. If you bought 2,000, you're up 2,000. If you bought $100 in them, you were up $100. I'm still holding them. I still think this stock could potentially pop tomorrow. Would not be surprised with CRISPR at all-time highs for an upgrade to come in. And I'm giving you a simple bullish trigger through the all-time high, $65.99. Speaking of transparency, I'm going to share my live Forex orders right now. My live Forex orders with you guys. You get it all right over here. Very, very simple. The top, this is a screenshot from my live Forex account. You get a literal a buy here. This is the trade that we got filled on recently. We're obviously up a little bit of money in it. I still didn't close it. That's Euro Swiss franc, or EURCHF. But here are the three new orders today. You have one short order, two long orders. Here's the size in US standard lots I'm taking. Here's the symbol I'm taking. Here is the exact price, 5 spots out in a decimal place to exactly where I'm looking to get filled. Here is my stop loss if I get filled and I am wrong. And here's my take profit level if I get filled and I am right. Um, Again, news is really what changed my life forever. The type of service and transparency we offer is second to none. And it was just, again, a real honor and humble pleasure serving you. Let's finish this week with a bang. Let's catch some crushing trades tomorrow. I know, this is the action for us in the middle of May, and we're obviously coming up on summer months, and it's been actually pretty exciting. We've had so many opportunities here. So I wanted to thank you guys for giving me a chance to show you what being part of the Newsbeat live room is all about. We are the fastest growing trading room in the nation. Happy trading, make money, and we'll see you guys tomorrow morning on the Newsbeat live trading broadcast. Have a wonderful evening.